please give a warm welcome right here to the Dutch consulate in Erbil. It is Willem Cosijn.
True, Cosijn.
Cosijn?
Yeah.
Not Hussein, Cosijn.
Cosijn.
All right. William, welcome to the Breakfast Club.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for coming.
Welcome.
How do we say it? It's not welkomen. That's German.
No, that's welkom.
Welcome.
Yeah.
All right.
Welcome.
You guys like to say W's as V's.
Yes.
Why?
I actually don't know. But the good thing is, a lot of people think that we speak German or some kind of German. But the good thing is actually that we can understand German very well, but the Germans can't understand us.
Oh,
So that's an advantage.
Okay.
that's advantageous.
Yes.
Is the Dutch language closer to German or to the Nordiques? Because she's from Sweden right here, so I'm
All
Sweden.
right. Yeah, closer to German.
Closer to German.
Okay, yeah.
Do you understand Swedish people also?
Not at all.
Okay. I don't think anybody understands Swedish people.
No.
Not even Swedish people understand Swedish people.
Well, although I can read it a little.
Oh, yeah.
When you read the paper, I can understand it.
All
but,
right.
Hear them talking now. No, absolutely not.
Well, welcome to the Breakfast Club. You've
Thank
been
you.
the Dutch consul in Erbil for 8 months now.
There's 6.
6 months?
Yeah.
That's a lot of time.
Yes, it goes really fast. There's so much to do.
Tell us your
And,
experience so far.
Well, I started actually on the 14th of July, and then I just left the plane, and it was so hot in those days.
Yeah.
And the other experience is that it has been so cold over the last few weeks. I was really surprised by that. I didn't reckon with that before I came to the KRI. But besides the weather, I really enjoy being here because much to be done for us. And I really enjoy, being around you people because you're nice people. And I really mean it. Yeah,
You guys hear that?
I do. Well, and the other thing is, of course, there are a lot of Kurdish people that actually spend a while in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
From 1975 on, a lot of Kurdish people came to Holland. And so often I can speak Dutch. That's so funny.
So, you had, let's say, your Kurdistan experience, your first Kurdistan experience before you even came here.
Yeah.
You've met Kurdish people in Holland.
Yeah, I was with Kurdish people in school.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Have you learned any words?
Not at all.
It's hard. It's fine.
Yeah, it's really very hard. It is.
Okay. Are you a lifelong, let's say, diplomat?
No.
Or-
No, I'm not. I joined the Foreign Affairs only 5 years ago. Actually, I had a kind of strange career. I like to change jobs frequently.
You're that kind of a guy.
Yes.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Keeps it fresh.
Yeah. Adam is not like that. He said he wants to die in the Dutch consulate.
Yeah. Well, if I will kill him, that will. But I used to be. I worked for my queen. I studied history. I did previously a job in Australia for Foreign Affairs. I was a naval officer, so I sailed the seas. So it's kind of a lot of variety in my career.
That's
which
impressive.
which I really enjoy.
What made you say, I want to do the diplomatic thing now?
When I worked for my queen back in Holland, I worked a lot with Foreign Affairs, and I really enjoyed what the other guys and women are doing. And so actually I threw up a ball and I said, can I join you? And I said, yeah, welcome.
What?
And
You didn't tell the queen this, like her workers. I was like, the government.
Well, no, I had to arrange that for myself.
Yeah.
And, no, but it was pretty. It was a good change in career after 7.5 years. Then 5 years in Australia, and already a half year here.
That's
Wow.
amazing.
So you go from Australia
Yeah.
to now here in the Middle East.
Yeah.
First Middle East experience? That's that long?
Well, first experience here in the Kurdistan region. Yeah, true.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But is it hard for you? Because it feels like you travel a lot, you live here, you live there. Is it hard for you to keep up with the family, for example, or how is it?
Yeah, I've grown kids, so
They can take care of themselves.
Yeah. Yes, if I worry too much about them, they think that I'm an annoying guy.
Okay.
So no, everybody left the house and is studying and working for themselves.
That's good.
So
That's
that gives
amazing.
me a free hands to do some working here as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's really good.
That's nice.
How long have you signed so far to be the Dutch consul of Erbil?
I will be here for a minimum for 2 years.
Nice,
And
nice.
but actually,
Can we do gunshot celebration, please?
Come
yeah,
on.
do.
cannot emphasize the importance of foreign diplomats staying here more than just 1 year.
Yes.
Because you need to like create a connection. You can't change it every
That's
year.
true. That's true.
2 years is good. If it's more, that's great.
Yeah.
That's better.
Minimum 2 years.
Yeah, actually, I would be up for more, for longer.
That'd be great.
Yeah, if there, well, obviously that there is. I really want to do that if my plans are working out.
Why is it? Are you in love with our food? What's special about Erbil for you?
Well, the thing is actually that there are so many things we can tap into together with you in partnerships, and it takes a while to get them off the ground. So it would be a real pity just to start with the preparations and then halfway leave the country. For example, I started an agricultural project in Australia 3 years ago, and just recently those guys called me and they said, "Hey, listen, we're really starting this agricultural big project over there right now."
Wow.
And I hated that I wasn't around. I would have loved to be there. And then again, translated to this part of the world, agricultural projects here we really want to start up. So if it flies, if it's really working, I want to stick around and try to facilitate starting up agriculture projects even more.
This topic of leaving your mark as a foreign diplomat at a place before your time runs out is really important.
Yes.
I feel like for every single council that's listening, every single council in every single city. Yeah. The last Dutch council, she did some amazing things, and we love her. Jeannette, right? What's her name? We love her. She was passionate about the whole bike issue, and she did some nice bike projects for us here. You are going to the direction, and well, at least in the beginning, you're first agriculture.
Yes.
And you're going to be doing something this Monday.
Yeah.
What's happening, William?
Well, this Monday we have this big conference of agriculture, because agriculture creates a lot of employment, and that is actually what we've been here for the last couple of years, is to support here, to assist, and to team up in creating security and safety. We from the Dutch side, we think we're on a new phase now, and we really want to create more security and safety by providing employment, so that people have a good job, have a real good sense of importance in their own life, make their own money, can spend and be happy, and those kind of things. And for us, the way to do so is partnerships with you in the field of agriculture. There's so much potential. I was raised, I'm a city slicker. I'm from The Hague.
Yeah.
But I lived for 5 years in farmland in Holland. And those were 5 distinctive years for me. And when I look around me here, I said, my God, there's so much opportunity for good farming in this region. And then I hear that here a lot is imported foodstuff. I think that's incredible, because you can make it yourselves. And that actually is what we're here for, is to do that together with you, team up with you, start partnerships, start big agriculture firms, and create your own food.
Yes, because
amazing.
this topic is really important. When it comes to agriculture, it seems like we have all the ingredients we need. We have lots of land, we love food, and we need money.
Yeah.
We have poverty still now. Despite being an oil country, we have poverty. We have lots of people who don't have jobs. So this Monday, as the Dutch consulate, you guys are organizing an agriculture fair. Is that what it is?
Well, it's a conference more, I think.
Conference.
We had these guys from Wageningen University. And Wageningen University is a very big agricultural university in the Netherlands. And we asked those guys, could you come over to the KRI and make a scan about the agricultural situation in this country? And they did. And that's the first step. And then obviously there are a lot of reports about the KRI. I think this country is covered in 1 meter of reports of things that could happen. So we said we really want to execute a report as well. So these guys are coming, and they are sharing their ideas about necessary innovations, necessary policy changes. But the fields of opportunity where people should tap into. And they will be here. And they will meet with a lot of people. But it's not the first one, the first thing we're doing. We joined in a conference 2 weeks ago, actually, in the Netherlands, where a lot of Kurdish farmers went to Holland and they met with a lot of people over there to discuss these opportunities and possibilities. And this is actually the second step in that.
That's so cool.
And the third step actually would be that we really facilitate partnerships between Dutch and Kurdish food producers. And really don't underestimate this. There is really a lot of opportunity in this country. And for me, being here, I am here to tell you about the Dutch knowledge.
Yeah, it's so big.
Yeah. But on the other hand, my job as well is going back to Holland to say, hey guys, look around you in the KRI, because that is a real good area where you can search for partnerships.
Here's the thing, like, it could be easily done, because like Holland, great country, so much knowledge, but you guys don't have lots of land.
No.
So those companies need to expand.
Yeah.
Or they're gonna expand in Belgium, they're
Yeah.
in France.
Yeah.
That land is expensive.
Yeah.
Bring it over here.
Yeah.
We have lots of land.
Yeah, it's true. It's true, actually. And you said it's a great country in agriculture. That's true. It actually is a very small country. We're very happy that there are countries of Luxembourg, Liechtenstein, Monaco, which is very much smaller.
Yeah, you guys are more blessed.
We are a very, very small country ourselves too. But that's a riddle for the radio, obviously. Which country would be the biggest fresh food exporter in the world? Which country?
Biggest country in fresh food
The
exporter.
biggest exporter of fresh food in the world. Which
I mean,
country?
it would have to be a big country. I'm thinking like maybe Iran or Turkey.
Well, actually, it is the U.S.
Oh,
The U.S.
that's
is the
not
biggest
what I expected.
exporter of fresh produce in the world. But number two, the silver medalist, are the Netherlands.
what?
And then,
Wow.
and then compare the size of those countries.
Wow.
So this is ours. This is my
Inside
small-
Netherlands?
Yeah, it's such a small country, but number two in in exporting fresh produce.
So how's that possible?
Technology. Technology, glass houses, greenhouses, hot houses, how do you call them? And good seeds, good soil, all those kind of things.
Of course.
And you could imagine that when we produce so much fresh food, that we really can, we can't eat it ourselves at all. So we're exporting.
That is amazing.
And and we bring it all over the world. And that makes us the number two.
I'm looking at the list and you're
That's
right.
impressive.
That is mind-boggling.
Yes, of course I'm right.
Yeah, I'm like, is that fact true? It's true.
Yeah,
It's really true.
yeah, yeah.
That's amazing. Okay, so this is like step 2 happening this Monday. Who are you inviting? Who's going to be coming to this event? Where is it happening? Is it open to the public? What's going on?
Yeah, it's in the South Convention Hall. It's open to the public.
In the side hall, you said?
The South Hall, yeah.
Okay.
And we expect a lot of people to come. We'll invite people as well, obviously, and we even have interest of high officials, so that is nice. So yeah, actually, I expect a good turn up of a lot of people.
What language is the conference going to be?
Yeah, English, Dutch, Kurdish.
Mix of everything.
Yeah, mix of everything. So we have translation. Everybody's really interested in this thing is welcome. The other thing is obvious as well. Sometimes people get to the office and say, "Well, I have some land. You can have it and start a farm."
He says that. They come and
Yeah.
say that. Yeah, that's
Well,
the typical Kurdish.
that is very generous.
Yeah.
But I'm not a farmer. The thing about us, of course, is that we're really open for partnerships, but it should be a little bit serious, and so we want people to have a business plan or need some help with a business plan or really have this very concrete plan in
course.
setting up their own shop. And then we really are looking for a partner for him in the Netherlands. It could be on many fields, because agriculture is obviously fresh produce, but it could be dairy, it could be the potato sector, which is very promising here in the region. A lot. And when you have all these small farmers, and that's actually our big thing, you have to connect the dots. So a lot of people here are producing only for themselves, but you have to produce for the market at the right moment, at the right time. So you need warehouses where you can store your stuff. You need a good knowledge of the markets, and those kind of things. And that is actually which creates a lot of work for people that actually are connecting these dots. So logistically and so on and so on. That's one of the examples I always use. We harvest flowers in the Netherlands at 12 o'clock in the night. And within 8 hours, we sell them on the flower market in New York. So that is, everything is connected.
Wow.
We connected all the dots in the Netherlands. So that really means that you always can sell fresh food. Well, when you look at the soil here, when you look at the opportunity here, when you connect the dots here, we have a lot of partnerships around. I mean, you could provide this whole region, and not only the KRI, but every country surrounding this country as well, with fresh food.
Well, after listening to
That's
you,
amazing.
I'm excited. I'm ready to ride
Yeah,
my
me
truck.
too.
I'm ready to ride my hat and
Become a farmer.
And become a farmer.
Yeah,
You sound really excited when you talk about this. You
Yeah.
sound passionate when you talk about this.
yeah, but it's really good. It's really good, and there's really this opportunity.
Definitely. So it's happening this Monday. You said it's open to the public.
Yep.
People can come. This is still like initial stages. You call this stage 2, step 2, where it's just making connections now. And then what are you looking, what is the master plan? Because I know for a fact a Dutch person wouldn't be doing a project if he doesn't have the master plan. I'm guessing you have step 3, step 4, step 5, step 6. So where do we go from here?
Well, the thing, one of our, the red line in our operations here is that you really have to execute your plans. So the next step is really that we're looking into these partnerships with Dutch firms. We brought some guys in from Holland that were looking around here, and they already started partnerships. And they're very much, some of these are already in the final stages of signing contracts. I'm not going to tell who and where and who those people are, but that is actually what we took up a couple of months ago. And it's really flying. It's really starting up, and that is our red line. We are not coming here and spending a lot of money on your guys, which we obviously do together with you, but we're here for partnerships. So we want you to step in the partner as an equal business partner to us. So there's commitment on both sides, and we start these businesses.
Here's the thing with partnership, there's different kind of partnership. The one kind of partnership where it requires both sides bringing money, that's where it stops it. Like you have people here who have land, like they say, but they just don't have the initial money to buy these expensive machineries that are made in Europe.
Yeah.
How are we gonna overcome this obstacle? Can the Queen help us out in that?
Yeah. Well, the Queen actually stepped down, so it must be the King now.
The King, sorry. The King.
She retired.
Yeah.
The thing is, actually, it's a good, very fair point. And we are talking with the guys as well in the Netherlands that have this financial, from the financial institutions. How can we support this business development here in the KRI further? And they have to work on that as well. Together with people on this side of the world, we are very much looking into the way how can we support financially this setting up shop. But to be frank, guys, this is not a very poor country in general. So we are really, we are really looking for partnerships. We're really looking for financial commitment as well. Just be honest. You have more gas and oil than we have in the Netherlands.
Yeah, but you have more knowledge than us. You can take all of our oil for your knowledge, bro, any day.
But I can tell you, we're happy to share the knowledge. We're absolutely happy to share the knowledge because, and that sounds a bit saintly, but we have this enormous task of feeding the world, of soon 9 billion people. And for the Netherlands government policy and private industry policy is that we really are looking into creating all kinds of farmers that really can support safe and sustainable produced food and to feed the world, because that's going to be a problem in the long run.
If you guys are just joining us, this is the Dutch consulate in Erbil, Willem Cosijn. Your last name is kind of, I don't know, I'm worried that I'll screw it up. Cosijn.
Yeah, it's true, it's good. Actually, it's originally French.
Oh.
Oh, so it should be like...
Cousin.
Cousin. It should be Cousin.
Yeah.
That's easier for me than Cosijn. Cosijn is making me nervous.
I feel like you were trying to say Hussein.
Yeah, I thought it was Hussein.
Yeah.
Okay, so Willem has been here for about 6 months right now. Learning the ropes here in Erbil. Has experience in Australia and agriculture. So I'm just trying to create an agriculture revolution here. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Holland is responsible for an agriculture revolution in all of Iraq, starting from the Kurdistan region,
Yes.
from here going to the rest, because Lord knows we need to find ways to save this country. It seems like 16 years of oil has not helped this country, so we need to find different ways.
And this is an amazing opportunity. This is great.
Definitely. But tell us about Holland more. We talked to Janet about Holland a little bit, but tell us your perspective of Holland. How is Holland as a country, and what is its priorities? What is important in their lives, and what makes Dutch people cool?
Well, it's a nice country. It's a small country. The funny thing is, I actually wanted to get out, obviously, because I'm working abroad. It is a very nice country. What people obviously mostly don't know is that it's a very small country. That 60% of the country lies below sea level. So actually the Dutch live in a big hole in the ground. And if we don't take care of our levees and our dikes and our water system, well, actually we will drown.
Yeah.
Because imagine the deepest point below sea level is 9 meters below sea level. So it's a big hole. And we really have to take care
That's
of our...
inside Holland.
Yeah, it's inside Holland.
9 meters below sea level.
Yeah. And we are really living in a big hole. And that actually did, for us, a lot in our expertise in, for example, water management. I mean, we've had our disasters as well. In our old Western European Dutch prayers, we prayed that the water wouldn't swallow us.
Yeah.
And the last time we had this was 1953, which is 50 years ago, but it really, a big part of the country was flooded. So we started the Delta Works, and we surrounded ourselves, we protect ourselves against the sea with a lot of high sea dikes. And when we completed that work, we looked around us and said, oh my God, there are 3 big rivers coming from Europe, streaming to our country as well, flowing to our country as well, because it's a delta. So we did a lot of building of dikes and levees inside our country as well against the water. But you can't stop the water. That's the thing we learned. There's so much water in the world, and we are so low that you have to find, for example, new ways of guiding this water, of constructing houses. And in our newest neighborhoods, for example, we construct houses that can float on the water. So if something happens, the house will rise and will act as a ship. And those
will become a ship.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so high tech.
Yeah, it's nice, and we have to, because in a couple of centuries, my country will be water.
That's mind-boggling.
And it's a nice city. It's a nice country with a lot of nice cities. Have you ever been to Amsterdam?
I have been like for 24 hours.
What is your excuse? Come on.
What was it, like a transfer?
Yeah, it was a transfer. I would love to come to Holland. I don't know. I just haven't had the opportunity to experience a real Amsterdam full day.
Yeah. You know, it's a real nice city. When I say it's 1,000 years old, you start laughing, obviously, because Holland is so much older. But, you know, it is 1,000 years old. There's a lot of creative industry, a lot of big international companies. Everybody speaks English. You can easily find your way. Everybody's on a bicycle. It's a really very nice city.
That's true. Everybody is on a bicycle there.
Yeah. That's actually a bit dangerous, but but it's the hub for creative industry. I mean, I think we are in a hub of creative industry here right now in Babylon. But you see in Holland, in the Netherlands, you have 750,000 people that are working, occupied, employed in the creative industry. So 750,000 people. What are those guys doing? But they're all there on the radio, and they are they're making all these kind of computer games and those kind of things. And besides agriculture, the Netherlands is the big exporter and creator of computer games. So it's all very new and computer and digital.
Are they anime? Because she loves anime.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, they're animated.
They are. Yeah.
Awesome. You know, I want to talk about one thing before I let you go about this topic, because it seems like it's this topic that holds us down from everything. The topic of corruption. When you think of Holland, you think of one of the least corrupt countries in the world. You think of a clean, fair, everything nizami. I don't know if you understood what that meant. Like systematic, right? There's no opportunity to be corrupt in Holland. How do you guys reach that level? How can we learn?
Well, I think, in every country, there's always a possibility of corruption. In my country as well. So I think everybody should be very modest about that. But the thing is, it is so important that you have a good, how do you say that? That there's enough employment for people. That people can make their own money on a regular way. That people can make their money in their own way. And that we have very high taxes, and that you pay your taxes, and that government can spend tax revenues for the general good. I think the most important thing is have a lot of different jobs where people can make an earnest and a decent and an honest living. And that is what we are here for, to assist and team up with you as well.
So that's it. You have to first have jobs for everybody. They'll be too busy to making corrupt things.
Well, if they make their money in a decent job, why be corrupt?
Why be corrupt when you're making your money?
Yeah.
I like that. Willem, thank you so much for all this interesting information. Of course, it's not going to be the last time. I believe we're going to see you next week. I don't know, here. I don't know, but for sure you're going to be having this conference on Monday. Saad Abdullah, Agriculture Revolution starts here.
Yeah.
8 o'clock, what time?
The Agriculture Revolution starts in Erbil. It starts at 10 o'clock.
Okay, 10 a.m.
Yeah, 10 a.m., 10 February. I'm very much looking forward to see everybody and you guys there as well.
For sure, this is something
Nice.
very important. Me and Sana are ready to help in the farming any way you want.
Oh yes.
If you want us to
I'm
be
ready.
examples, like if you want us to be like models for like wearing the clothes or how to pick up the dirt the right way, I am more than happy. We just need some sunscreen, I think, because we're too white. Like we're gonna burn.
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome. Great. If people want to get more information, I believe you guys are very active on social media. You're active on Twitter. You're active on Facebook. Just type Dutch Consul Erbil, right? If they have
Yes.
questions about the event, they can just send messages there. Is that right?
Please do. Yeah.
What is that I'm saying? Netherlands
The
Consul.
Netherlands Consul
not
General.
Dutch Consul. Okay, so just type Netherlands Consul General. And Facebook, you got their contacts, and you guys actually answer your messages, right? Because we gotta know, not all of them are like that. Not all of these constants are like that. Awesome. Well, I'm happy you're enjoying your time here.
Very
Mr.
much.
William.
Yeah.
Good luck with everything. Anything you want to say before we let you go?
No.
Okay, wait. I have a question. I have a question. What do you think about the Kurdish food?
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
I gained 5 kilos, I think, since I started here. So I really like it.
We are proud of that.
I'm not even surprised.
Accomplishment. What's your favorite one?
Well, there's obviously a lot of meat.
Give me one. Give me your favorite local food.
I don't know the names, but it's
Which one? Tell me. We'll describe it to us. We'll tell it.
It's a salad with a hard topping. We had it yesterday night, as a matter of fact.
Salad with a hard topping?
Yeah, with those brown croquant. How do you call that?
You get it with the mukhabilat sometimes.
Yeah, I don't eat salad a lot. I don't know.
Some kind of salad. And obviously, because I'm not really a healthy guy, the meat, the chicken, and
Your opinion about kebab?
Yeah, well, I like kebab. I like it too much, actually.
Yeah. How many shishas can you eat when you eat kebab? 1 or 2? Can you eat 2 shishas?
I think we start with 2 shishas per person.
Whoa.
And
We
then,
start with 2.
Yeah,
Start with 2.
yeah, it's really good. I really like it.
You've made the right decision then to moving here. Good job, William.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
going to be a great place for all of us. Thank you so much for coming. No, seriously, like
You're welcome.
your expertise is important, is needed. A person in this kind of position is always sought after here in the Kurdistan region. We need to build a country, even though we're 16 years late. Qainaka, it's okay.
Qainaka.
It's 16 years, but it's okay. Thank you so much, William. We'll
You're
see
welcome.
you next
Thank
week,
you.
Monday, Saad Abdullah, 10 a.m., Agriculture Conference, open to the public. Thank you.